So I'm going to show you how to use a program called Bricksmith on your Macintosh to work with virtual VEX IQ pieces. To install Bricksmith, go to bricksmith.sourceforge.net and choose the download version that has the complete package, so includes LDraw part library. Click on this and download the Bricksmith 3.0 and install that software. Once you have it installed, you can run it. It will look like this. You must read the help documents. They're very, very helpful. The two that are most important out of the three, although I would say read all three, are Bricksmith tutorial. This tells you all you need to know about how to move the bricks around, connect them together. The second one under help is getting more parts. Right now, when you first install Bricksmith, VEX IQ parts aren't included. So getting more parts is the help document that tells you exactly how and how easy it is to install more parts. It's here, the easy way. And what it tells you to do is download the complete archive, rename the downloaded folder. In this case it says LDraw UNF. Ours is going to be a different name, but whatever it's called, rename it to unofficial and move that folder to LDraw/unofficial. I'll show you what that's all about. Here are the unofficial LDraw parts for VEX IQ. They're on a website called philohome.com and go to the VEX LDraw link. When you go to the download, you'll click on here. It will download as a zip file. Unzip that file and rename it and move it just as it tells you in the tutorial section. I'll show you that part next. Go into our downloads. Here's our zip file. It's almost done downloading. Over here is the Bricksmith folder. I'm going to take my VEX LDraw parts.zip, unzip it. Now I've got a folder. I'm going to rename this folder I'll just do it this way. Unofficial. You'll see it'll match what's over here. Then take that unofficial folder, copy it into LDraw, replace the old one with the new one if there is an old one. And when you're in Bricksmith, there's one more thing to do. It says follow steps under making your new parts appear. Go to Bricksmith Preferences, select the Parts tab and click Reload Parts. Bricksmith Preferences, Reload Parts. And that's it. You'll have VEX IQ pieces that you can work with virtually inside of Bricksmith. Now, one more thing I want to tell you for using virtual parts when you're working with Bricksmith, particularly with VEX IQ, go into Bricksmith Preferences. Under Parts, you've already taken care of that, but under General, you want to make sure these numbers are as I show them here. 1 for fine grid spacing, 16 for medium grid spacing, and 32 for coarse grid spacing. With these numbers in place, you'll be able to easily move around from hole to hole, and when you're doing connections between pieces, multiple pieces, that'll make everything easier when you're connecting parts. It won't be as hard to line everything up. The other settings, the numbers that are in there originally, are for Lego pieces. They are different numbers. So 1, 16, and 32 is what you need when you're working with VEX IQ. And that's it. When you go to Parts Browser, you should see VEX and VEX 2 and all the parts that you might ever need, whoops, will be listed here on either VEX or VEX2, the folders.